Because after this year, it's Wemby's league.
Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
Hey, the one thing I was thinking about the other day about Klay Thompson's shot, and I'm not saying everything changes if he misses it, but if he misses that shot, the last 2 days don't feel at all the same. And
I appreciate that.
I got into this a little bit yesterday, but I feel like I want to emphasize it today because this is going to be an interesting year for Klay Thompson.
It already is. Go ahead.
So through 5 games, he's taken fewer shots than in any of the past 9 years. He hasn't taken this few or averaged this few attempts since his 3rd year in the league. 2013, 2014 was the last year he shot fewer times per game than he's averaging right now. He's defending bigger players, which he's just starting to do for the first time in his career or has the last 6 months to a year. Like the first 5 games, I think his approach has been phenomenal. He, last year at this time, was shooting him out of games. This year, he definitely is letting the game come to him. And let's face it, Goo, he's the one guy that a lot of us worry about because he can get inside his own head. What I'm getting at is if he can play like this, he can help this team. Not that he couldn't help when he shoots more than he does. But look, he's not going to average as many points. It's going to be hard for him to get paid, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, I feel kind of bad because he may end up playing the perfect way to help this team, but his individual numbers will go down, and then maybe he won't get the money he deserves. Like, he's kind of in a tough spot. He's kind of damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. If he plays the right way and averages 17 a game, that'll look like he's on the decline. So he's in a tough spot, and I just want to acknowledge that he's in a tough spot, and so far, so good.
Yeah. You know what? Some days we go at it and throw pots and pans at each other, but I agree with you, but I do disagree on the last part of that take, Steiny. I don't think this is going from afar. If another team is looking at Klay Thompson, they know he's still lethal. They know that he's taking a step back, and they know that he's bought in. This is a different Warrior team, and it's come natural. I don't think anybody's went to management's gone to Klay Thompson and said, quit jacking. I think Chris Paul coming in, Klay knowing what time it is with him, he's a starter. He's been a starter in this league. He's taken on a different role. And I know Klay has more gravitas because he's been here homegrown. But, Steiny, I don't look at Klay's lesser as that might be costing them ducats.
Well, it's going to.
I don't believe that.
Well, of course it's going to.
I believe if you step back and watch him play, and I'm another team, and you could be right, but I think I could be right too, they know that he's playing team basketball. It's not like physical limitations or a running back that, he can no longer tote the rock 30 times. So,
listen,
I feel like that the fact that he's bought in and he's doing something different and he's happy, like that can go a long way,
right,
and
but
might not rob him at the end of the game.
It's not going to get him paid.
So you think if he averaged, let's just say 27 points PPG
27?
or 25 points around the league, you think he would have more of an opportunity to get a paycheck from somebody else as opposed if he averaged 17, 18 with lesser shots but he was playing team ball?
I'm saying he made $42 million his last contract because he was a 23-point per game scorer and he was a great defensive player.
Yeah.
The next contract he has, he's not going to be a great defensive player, so that's already going to hurt him. And if you're telling me he's not the explosive Klay or he didn't have that role, then that is going to cost him money. It just is. And unfortunately, it might cost him money with the Warriors.
I just wish, because I love him hitting that shot, him sharing his story. But damn, Steiny, the Ronnie Lott that he's getting this year, I I would be blown away. And people are going to come down my road. It's okay.
It's a contract year, Goo.
Yeah, but do you think you're worth more than 42?
It's not
this version of them.
Well,
That's all I would ask. Like,
but it's not about
3 for 90 should get you done and keep you here. But maybe he's looking at Guru 30 mil. You know who I am? Yeah, I love you, Klay, but damn.
Well, we don't know any of the numbers. All I'm saying is, he might get $20 million a year. He might get $30 million a year. He might get $40 million a year. I'm not sure. But I don't think he's going to get $40 million a year, because the only way he's going to get $40 million a year to me is if he's averaging 22 a game and he's shooting 41, 42 from three, and his defense is better than last year. I think that's going to be hard. So if he's going to take less of a role on offense and he's not going to shot hunt, then while he'll be far more valuable to the Warriors in terms of winning games, it doesn't mean it's going to get him paid.
Yeah. What if I told you all that, and I'm not saying you said it, but all that will take care of itself?
Well, but the reason I'm giving Klay Thompson credit for the first 5 games is because
I know what you're saying.
What?
That he's accepted less.
No. What I'm saying is, I like the first 5 games, but let's not pretend like we all aren't worried about how Klay Thompson approaches this year in a contract year, in a year where he didn't get an extension that he wanted, and he is a free agent at the end of the year. Like many free agents, that affects their season.
No doubt.
Okay.
I totally agree, and that was
it doesn't
my worry.
look like it's affecting his season.
No
through
doubt.
5 games.
And that's all I'm telling you is I feel good. I know it's 5. They got a bunch more, but man, it feels good and looks good through 5. I know it's early, Steiny, but that's why I'm excited, and I think a lot of Warrior fans are.